All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Tuesday afternoon. Well, at least it's Tuesday afternoon here in Boston. Some of you may be in Europe or on the other side of the world, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. We got a little dip. In fact, the price of Dogecoin right now is what I predicted yesterday we would see, down to 25.9. And here we go, 25.9 on the dip. And of course, that means liquidations in the past hour, over $2 million on Doge, long leverage trades. The gamblers are out there, right? And they're saying, oh, Doge is going to go up, so I'm going to throw a bunch of leverage at it and get wrecked. So we actually had Bitcoin going up, taking out some shorts up here today. Yes, Bitcoin went up over $120,000 and took out some shorts, now settling back down, while Doge dropped down lower and took out longs. Kind of interesting, a little divergent, but that happens. So that's kind of what's going on in the news. Well, we do have to say rest in peace to our friend Ozzy Osbourne, and one of his best quotes, life has a way of kicking you in the effing nuts. I will just leave that there. Was never really a huge Ozzy fan on the music side, although what a character, right? What a character. So rest in peace, Mr. Ozzy. And the other big news today was Jerome Powell resigning. Not fake. No, it's just, why do people do this? Why do they go to the effort of actually creating a fake letter with a fake seal to post on the internet that he was, I don't get it. I don't get people. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, AI generated fake letter. Jay Powell did not resign. It's just one of those things that's just weird. So we start with that. Hey, look, I posted this this bus last night, and BitOrigin actually quote posted it. BitOrigin, again, this is the company that just bought 40 million Dogecoin to start its Dogecoin treasury. Yes, Dogecoin treasury. And now they're saying, look, more payments, more adoption, more global impact. Dogecoin is moving into payments, liquidity, and decentralized finance, and we're here to power it. We're here to power it. So says BitOrigin. They're going all in on Doge. You can buy the BTOG stock for 69 cents right now. I've been watching the ticker on the stock now. I got it on my favorites at BTOG, and it's like 69 cents. Interesting. Just a number for BTOG stock. Yeah, so that's a big deal. Meanwhile, Doge OS is saying much wow. Doge OS just submitted a massive upgrade proposal to the Dogecoin core. So the Dogecoin core, it's the Dogecoin devs, right, who manage that. And Doge OS is working on this layer 2 app layer thing that sits over the Dogecoin blockchain, of which all this stuff is going to happen. Zero knowledge proofs coming to Doge, DeFi apps, games, and so much more, while keeping our legendary security intact. This is all coming to Dogecoin. Hey, Compo, what price did you get on your BTOG? I was looking at it right around 69 cents. I was like, 69 cents? 69 cents for that BTOG stock. I'm watching it, seeing what happens. Yeah, kind of up and down, right? Big swings on that. So that's Doge OS. And meanwhile, we had this, yes, last night my time, yesterday afternoon California time, we had the Tesla diner open for business, and our friend Doge Tipping was there, and he ordered Tesla burger, fried chicken and waffle, ordered some other stuff, a total of $52 on the order, $5 in taxes for a $57 price. He went to check out, and guess what? And no Dogecoin. No Dogecoin. But if you want to see the video, we can watch the video. We'll watch a little bit of it here.
Can I pay in Dogecoin?
Oh, he's got some music. I don't know if I can play that music. We might just need to watch it. So there's Doge tipping. Big screens. The Flintstones are playing. Kind of interesting. Got the menu. Yeah, he's playing music through the whole thing. So, yeah, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But there he is, placing his order. Placing his order. And let me just fast forward here. Are you guys accepting Dogecoin as payment? And she says, no. No. But there's the Optimus robot scooping out popcorn. Isn't that awesome?
I guess here's some waffle with fried chicken, and this is the signature. Wow, it looks really juicy. Signature Tesla burger. And here is the yogurt. And let's see, what is this? Pretty nice. And here, this is a popcorn made by Tesla Optimus. We need to do this. Transform. This is a signature burger case. I mean, burger box they have. Look at this. Pretty nice.
So, yeah, the Optimus robot was there actually scooping out the popcorn. That was pretty cool. And of course, Doge Tipping has his little quad, cyber quad, driving around. It's pretty cool. And of course, he had the Doge wrapped Cybertruck as well, giving out a bunch of Dogecoin goodies, like he does. That's pretty cool. So that's what Doge Tipping does. He likes to give out free stuff, and I actually have a couple envelopes full of these Doge air fresheners that I'm going to be giving away at the Dogecoin $1 party. I'll be giving these away. And they're just sitting right here waiting for that to happen. So I got some of these too. Thanks to Mr. Doge Tipping as well. I got those when I was in Las Vegas. Yeah, kind of expensive. The food's a little expensive. It's all fresh though. All fresh from local California. Nothing nothing frozen, nothing like pre-packaged, all made fresh.
using this area. All right, last but not
There he
least,
is.
we're definitely gonna charge up my Cyber Doge right here. So easy like that. Just follow me.
Gonna charge up his
So all the Tesla donor right
Cyber
here,
Doge.
they have 80 wait for supercharge. And while you are eating over there, you can charge up your car really fast, just like that. How about this?
There it is. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. But no Dogecoin yet. No Dogecoin yet. Too bad. But that is the Tesla Diner, now open in Los Angeles. Tesla Diner number 2 is starting in the planning stages for Starbase, Texas. And we'll see where else they go from here. But that was a pretty cool video. You can check out Doge Tipping on X. He's a cool guy, and he gets a lot of donations, and he likes to tip others with Dogecoin, spreading the love of Dogecoin as well. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that's what we're starting with. Here's Dogecoin. We just had the dip down to 25.9, took out some leverage longs. Couple $1 million of Dogecoin leverage longs, and now heading back up. So this was a dip just to flush out some longs. That's it. And what's going on with Pengu, guys? What the heck is going on with Pengu? It went up to 4.4 cents, almost touched 4.5 cents. Up another 14% today for the Penguin. Man, we've been watching this, and I just keep watching it. I never bought any. I just keep watching it, and I'm just like, oh my God, is this thing ever going to stop? It just keeps going up and up and up. Yeah, and it goes on these sideways, sort of accumulation things, which it did for just about a week here. And then it just takes off higher. It doesn't come back down. It's not coming back down, guys. Pengu, not coming back down. So that's crazy. And then the other we're watching is Bonk. Bonk started to move today, but then hit resistance and just can't get over this line here. It's like 368. Just can't get over that line. So, but was on a run and then got rejected. So maybe tonight, Bonk will come and overtake 3.8 and we can get to 0.00004. Bonk needs the magnet. Yeah, Grow. Exactly. Got to put a big old magnet on this one, right? Solana was over $200 earlier today, was trading up over 200 for quite a while, and now just dipped down a little bit below. And what else are we going to look at? Bitcoin we looked at. Again, Bitcoin took out some shorts here earlier. And then ETH is just kind of in the middle, not doing a whole lot. So with ETH not doing a whole lot, you end up with Pepe not doing a whole lot either. This is nothing down here with Pepe. So Bitcoin dominance actually went up a little bit, up over 61% now, because as Bitcoin was going up and others were going down, what does that mean? Bitcoin dominance goes up. So we had a little bit of that. And that's about it. That's what I see. Again, for those just joining, we do say our goodbyes to our friend Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away today. And if you heard about this Jerome Powell thing, that he resigned, no. Fake. Totally fake on Jay Powell resigning. Like I said, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. What else can we look at on the charts? I mean, so we look at the 4-hour Doge chart, and it's just, it's been a great week, 2 weeks actually of Doge climbing up. And we're looking to see where that main resistance or support line is going to be. And it looks like it's like 25.9 right now. 25.9 looks like it. So if we can just get up over 27 cents and reestablish some chop up here, more 27 to 28, I would feel better about that. I would feel better about that. So Ryan says the Ozzy thing is a hoax. No, because the top post is from the Ozzy Osbourne account itself. It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family, surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. Signed, Sharon, Jack, Kelly, Amy, and Louise. That looks pretty convincing there. That's pretty convincing. So I don't know where you heard it might be a hoax, Ryan, but that's I think this is real. But it's a good point not to believe everything you see on the internet, especially on X, right? Fake. Blame it on Google. Yeah, right. It's Google's fault. So I think that Ozzy Osbourne account is pretty legit as a source. So, yeah. But I get it. Christoph, you're out driving. Just listening in. Got it. What a legend. Inspiration. At the New England Patriots games, here just outside of Boston, they always play Crazy Train. The intro to Crazy Train is always played every game when the game is starting, because that intro is just so awesome. I would play it, but I'd get a copyright strike, so I can't play Crazy Train. But if you want to just get rocked out for a little bit, that intro to Crazy Train is wild. Matt, do our hardware wallets keep track of current crypto prices? Some do. Ledger Live does. So when you log into Ledger Live, but I'm like, do you really want it to, though? I don't. I just want to know how many coins I have. I don't want it to keep track of price. I don't want it connected to anything else where it's receiving or sending data. I do not want that with my hardware wallet. I really don't. Just how many coins. That's all I need to know. Safety, security, number one over everything else. That's what I say. Wikipedia just updated Ozzy. You can't always believe everything you read on Wikipedia either, but I get it. Is the pump just going to keep sinking, Cameron? No. It's a sideways chop now. We're in this sideways chop zone, not sinking. So, yep, Matt, I get it. There's a lot of people that don't care about all of that utility and stuff for Doge. They just invested in it to make money, and then they'll sell, right? Because it is that too. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah, Ryan, Crazy Train. Guitar riff. It's awesome. It is awesome. Ozzy was just in the UK playing 2 weeks ago. Really? Someone said he was sick for a long time. Wow. I know Jeff Lynne from Electric Light Orchestra had to cancel his last 2 concerts over there. He was going to play like Hyde Park or something, like his last concert, and he couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That's too bad. If you get 3 copyright strikes, Bruce, they disable your YouTube channel. That's not good. You do not want your YouTube channel to be disabled. That's what you get. So, the Hyperlane 4-hour chart, Max. Hyperlane 4-hour chart. Okay. 4-hour chart on Hyperlane. We knew there was this big run back here a couple weeks ago. And since then, it's just kind of been settling down. I don't know what this thing is going to do from here, but there's probably a lot of people that bought up over 60 cents. It's probably a lot of people who bought up there. So, because there was huge volume going on at the time. And now they're sitting at like a 50% loss. So, yeah, I don't know, Max. This doesn't seem to be a great thing to buy into now. Obviously, the time to buy in was before July 10th, but here we are. I don't know about this. This might have been one of those one and done things. Might have been that. Chris, does anyone know anything about Pepeto? Is that another Pepe meme? Don't follow it. Let's go. Yes, RR, not even remotely surprised that there's a small cool down. And that's what I said when I showed it on the chart yesterday. The pull back to 25.9, and that's exactly what we hit. 25.9. You picked up some on the dip? American Adventure? Buying on dips, right? Google told you a lie, and now the truth within 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, the imposter, right? Yeah. Of course, Ryan, you would say that. All eyes on the fall. Yep. Yep, Matt, you have a Ledger X. Just wasn't sure that it was an extra feature. I'm like, hardware security, I don't want to know. I don't want it connected. No. Security, number one. Stock lending program on Robinhood. I just keep seeing the ads for it. I'm not interested. When I buy a stock, I want to own the stock. When I sell the stock, I want the cash back. I don't want to lend it out, be part of any lending thing. And it's the same with crypto. It's like, no, I'm not going to put my crypto with JP Morgan so I can borrow against it. Why would I want to do that? No. That's how the banks are going to just come in and just take all your stuff. The banks own it then. You don't. No, not interested. Not interested. How much longer for the chop, CJ? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. No way to tell. I mean, look at this big run we've been on. The last time we went on a big run, we chopped for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost 2 weeks here in May. We chopped for 2 weeks. But then what happened? We don't. I don't want that to happen. So now we're on day 3 here. Almost mirroring what we did back here in May, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Yeah, I don't want to repeat that. Not if August is going to dump like that. Don't want that. So So this was almost a 2-week chop. In May we had. We could be in for that here. But we are at a higher price, so there is that. There is that. Sergio, Grandpa Whitefeather says 30 to 32 cents. Well, we already asked, and it was going to be 30 cents this week, according to the Magic 8 Ball. So the Magic 8 Ball is already on the hook for a 30-cent Doge. Excuse me. Hey, Crazy Bear, how are you? Khan says back to the Shadow Realm. Of course you would say that. Wrong, but I get it. Yep, Elon opened the new diner. Will Dogecoin payment be accepted? Well, just 15 minutes ago, we just played the movie and we talked all about it. So I'm not going to replay it again, but Doge Tipping on X had this 5-minute video here all about it. And we talked over it. So you can scroll back on this live stream, just back about 15 minutes, and you can watch this with my commentary, or you can go on to X and watch Doge Tipping. That's why you guys got to be here on time. I got the good stuff right up front. Got to be here on time, Alex. Hey, Prajwal, how are you? You're going to get highlighted chats today, Oz? Okay. We'll highlight you. You got some other good things to say? I go for the good stuff, you know? Mercheek. At the second peak of the little dog's ear, I'm taking it all off, don't you know? You see a pattern on here somewhere? I'm just seeing a dip to take out leverage, and then it's moving back up. That's all I see. Hey, Forks, how are you? I'm here on YouTube. Doge is on sale, a nice little dip to 25.9 as predicted. There it was. Oh, Ozzy had Parkinson's? I didn't know that. He was suffering from Parkinson's. Poor guy. Classic sideways chop. I don't want to go slowly down, though. I want it to hold support. I'm not too thrilled, trigger thrill, about August yet. Not too thrilled yet. If it dumps like it did in May, the bull run is over. Con? Fall's still coming. You can't discount the fall, even if there's a pullback in August. Right. If it dumps in August and we maintain our autumn boom, then you're down with it. Obviously, yes, DB. Goes without saying. Some of us, Miguel, were expecting Dogecoin at 26 cents. We're not expecting Doge at 13 cents back in April. That big dip, it shouldn't have gone down that far. That's what I say. But that's what happened. So nice to know that we're back up at this range. This is where we should be going into the fall. The bears are revenge trading. That's when the leverage comes, the big leverage. Does it count if we just wick up to 30 cents for an hour? The Magic 8 Ball would say, yeah, that counts because I called it. That's what the Magic 8 Ball would say. Of course it would count. Hiya, David. Chaos Boy, sold your ETH. Looking for a new trade? It's too difficult to go back through all of my crypto trades that got me to buying the new house, because it wasn't just Doge. Doge was just a third of it. The other 2/3 were mixed into like 20 other different cryptos that I sold. So it is kind of complicated, but yeah. But I didn't sell all my Doge. Still have 400,000 Doge. Oh, your name is going to highlight because people are typing Ozzy in the chat. Got it, Oz. Now I got it. But if you still have good things to say, I will highlight for you. The Bears will be back today. So far, only Khan. A lot of people are calling for a top in Bitcoin in October. Yeah, I think October, November timeframe, that could happen. The October comes from the 47-month theory, which we covered the other day. If you don't know what the 47-month theory is, I don't remember which day we talked about it, but we did cover it, which would be October. I don't believe in that kind of theory. I tried to call the Tesla diner. They don't have a phone number listed. You wanted to ask when they'll accept Dogecoin. What is the danger zone? Well, based on what happened back here in May, before it fell off the table, I would have to say the bottom of the dip. So it went up to 26, it dipped down to 21, came back and retested 25, came back into the 21s, then fell off the table. So far, I would say the 25 would be equivalent to 21. So if we fall into the 24 range, then I'll start to worry. Below 24 cents, the orange line here. I'll give it till that. But right now, we're bouncing back up. So many disbelievers get shaken out, sell, miss the big run. Yeah, I said I'm not swing trading this. True North, I will never sell all of my Dogecoin, and I will buy Doge again. Yes, I will continue to buy Dogecoin. Yeah, if you're long on most assets, Con, why do you come here and FUD on Dogecoin? That's a good question, Ether Block has. Why do you do that then? You think you're funny? I'm just asking. It's not FUD. It is FUD. Don't be a jerk, buddy. Pal. I don't have time for this shit. Got rid of that account. And I'm just going to put Khan in a timeout for 10 minutes while he can think about his role in life as well as his input on this YouTube channel. Because while you're in a timeout, dude, think about it. You're here on my channel. You're long on crypto, and yet you're saying Doge is dumping when it's clearly not. So you can think about that. That other guy, he's gone. Because I just can't deal with this shit. Yep, using bad words again. It's just like, I just get tired. Just get tired. It's like, come on. And Khan said, yeah, what part of this is FUD? Show me, Kriss. And I just showed you. I just zoomed out. There's nothing in this chart that says Doge is going to dump back down. There's nothing in this that says that. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You can think about that during your 10-minute timeout. And then when you come back, we'll talk about it. Smash the like. Thank you, Mr. T. Inviting everyone to like. Yeah, the daddy got booted. Just can't deal with that crap. Also, Ricky reminding everyone to subscribe to the channel. Thank you as well. Appreciate it. Why am I so stuck in Doge? Vulcan, you got to hang out for a while. The only true meme coin that has its own blockchain is being used actually as currency, and all these great things are being built on it that I covered at the beginning of this live stream. It's just, it's the best. The best. I know Jerome was interviewed or something today or had a talk. I don't know what he talked about, but he didn't resign. Yes, XYG, we covered this. We covered this morning or earlier in the live stream that BitOrigin quote posted me and talked about more payments, more adoption, more global impact. Dogecoin is moving into payments, liquidity, decentralized finance. We're here to power it. This is what I want to know about. What do you mean we're here to power it? What are you guys going to do, BitOrigin? This is awesome. Awesome. No, 47 month from 47 month from the last peak, the high of 2021. You weren't here for the whole discussion about the 47 months theory. You gotta be here. You gotta be here. Well, I don't say there's 2 months left. I say there's 4 months. 4, August, September, October, November. October may not be the top. August, September, the bull run is going to end in September. Nothing ends in September. October, November. That's 4. Do I have a price limit on buying Dogecoin? Nope, I don't. It's more calendar-based than price-based. What's going on? What's in the news? No price limit. If I think the price is going to go up and I have available funds, I will buy Doge. I don't care what my average is and what it does to my average or whatever. If I'm in a position to buy, I've got cash ready, and I think Doge is going to go up in price, I'm going to buy some. Old buddy, old pal. Exactly, Doug. I missed the other guy, right? I don't only stream Doge. I talk about lots of things. All crypto related, finance related. I just concentrate on Doge because Doge is the most fun. You can make the most money on Doge if you're patient, right? Because over time, it has shown Dogecoin to pretty much outperform just about everything. Dogecoin. I also have a nice house here that's mostly been paid for thanks to Dogecoin. So I'm giving back to the Dogecoin community in a way. Now would be a good time to get some ETF approvals. Yeah, it's still going to be October, though. It's still going to be October. But yeah, Volcan, if you want to ask me questions about another crypto or a finance-related question, I'll be glad to answer, because I do that as well. It's not all just Doge. We can talk about Bitcoin. You want to talk about Bitcoin? Sure. Talk about Bitcoin. I follow that as well. There's just like oodles of other Bitcoin channels out there. But for Doge, there's only just a couple other crappy ones. And there's me. And then there's me. Oh. Nelson, glad to have you here. This is edutainment. Edutainment. You get a little educated and entertained at the same time. At the same time. No, it won't start in 2029, Craig. The next cycle in 2029 is when it's going to be the bull and it's going to be the next top. We're going to start the next cycle in 2026. We're going to be buying on the dips. Buying on the dips. Inklings wants to look at Bonk again. Yeah, we looked at it earlier, but you're here now. Bonk. We're just trying to get over 38, right? Or 36.8. I'm sorry, 36.8. That is our short-term resistance. We got to get over that. 36.8. We have a double top on that now. Again, it's short-term, but we got to get over that 36.8 for Bonk. In the bigger view, if we zoom out, right, it came up to 40, but I'm calling 40, which is 0.00004. I just call it 40. We're at 36 now. That next move will probably come retest 40, come back down to support, and then move higher. I'm looking for that kind of big move, which Pengu just had. And Pengu's retrace actually just went to this yellow line, which we had identified, 3 cents, right? Came back and just bounced around 3 cents. And then yesterday took off, did a little retrace, and then today went even higher. Pengu. That's awesome. Awesome. You think ADA's going to do this? No. Now, ADA has had some nice steady gains this week, yes. Came over this 90-cent mark, which I had been showing as resistance. It did come over this yesterday a bit. Came back, retested this morning. 90 cents, still there. But it's a good move. And Solana is battling $200. I had the 190 here, but I may have to change this now to 200. So we can look at that 200 number there that it's bouncing around for Solana. Let's go. Get Doge to the moon, Robert. What's up, Bull Run? How are you? Would I peep at the Zora chart? A Zora? That is not one that I recall looking at before. Tradable on Coinbase, up 5% today. It's been up the past couple days. Over 100%. Oh, dude, we did look at this the other day while it was moving. That's right. Somebody had bought this. Zora. I don't know what Zora is, but that's an awesome move. From like a penny to 3. That's pretty awesome. It's only been trading on Coinbase since April. And it's just done a big flat bottom bowl and gone up a little higher. Cool. The fact people don't know about the power of Doge makes me want to buy more. Doge to the moon. Let's go. Can I make a prediction? Will the Fed lower rates this month? No. Will Elon mention Doge before the year's end? Maybe. My Fed prediction has consistently been September for the next rate cut, not next week. Next week, it's like, no. That's what I think. Yeah, I saw there was some other stock IPOing. I don't buy IPOs on stocks, too risky. Of course, obviously, Circle totally missed, right? But then the next one, I forget what that one was, totally bombed. So you never know. Is BTOG something I would consider buying? Maybe. I might buy some BTOG. This whole BitOrigin thing and what they're doing with Doge could grow into something huge. I may consider buying some BTOG stock, yes. I may consider it. Stocks. BTOG. It was trading at 69 cents today. This is the run that it had based on the Dogecoin news last week. The initial Dogecoin news, it was trading at 34 cents, came up to 60. Is that right? It came up to 97 cents, almost hit $1 right there. And huge volume trading. Again, that was last week. So this week, it's trying to figure itself out. It dipped down to 57, back up to 74. So yeah, kind of up and down. But yeah, I might buy some of this. So everybody's buying MicroStrategy. It's like, why not BitOrigin? On the Dogecoin side, we could be very early in this whole thing. And it's only, what, 60, I guess aftermarket, 64 cents a share. Might do that. I need some money first. You hold the past the new year or selling before. Yeah, Robert, we're going to follow that together this fall. We got to see what's going on. I can't predict now what I'm going to do come closer to the end of the year. Yeah, I haven't checked in on my girlfriend Annie in a while, Isabella. I think she's probably wondering what I'm doing. I'll bet she is. Hey, Bibbles, how are you? ADA and Apple Pay, is that a thing? Is that a thing? ADA and Apple Pay? Apple Pay. Breaking. This was yesterday. Cardano payments are coming to Apple Pay, unlocking access to over 550 million users worldwide. Cardano is integrating with Apple devices through Cardano Kit, a native Swift library enabling ADA support in the iOS ecosystem. Yeah, but it's not in Apple Pay yet. Typical, like things with Cardano, right? Just because they have a feature that somebody has developed that allows you, right, to be able to do it, there's no way to do it yet. There's no way to do it. Somebody would have to actually do it. Not available yet. So, typical. Yep, that's what I said, Craig. Not till September. The pudgy? Yeah, CJ, we've been looking pudgy. Resistance is futile. Yeah. Kamer, the percentage of tax depends on where you live. And not just what country, what state, because you have both federal taxes and state taxes here in the United States. And it's different also depending on what's your adjusted gross income, because your adjusted gross income level has an influence on that as well. So it's not an easy answer. July surprised us, Astro. Yes. October's not going to surprise me. I'm ready for it. I'm already predicting it. I did not predict July. I should just go get some beer, Ron. Oh, God. I am optimistic. I am. At least through October, and we'll see what November holds. Pengu to 1 cent, Robert. 0.01? You sure? You want to go down there? The hash rate on Doge has hit an all-time high. Is that right? Interesting. The hash rate on Dogecoin has hit an all-time high. Let's go and let's look at the hash rate. They do have a chart here. Hash rate. Boom. Well, oh, look at that. Our friend Milos is absolutely correct. A new all-time high on hash rate at 2.7622p, whatever that means. But there's the chart. All-time? Yep. Look at that. Well, look at that, Milos. Thank you for posting that. That is very, very interesting on the hash rate. Doge hash rate. All-time high. Wow. Whew, look at that. You can look at the Bitcoin hash rate. And that's pretty close to all-time high too. Right near its all-time high for the past 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Looks like it hit it here on whatever date that was, the 15th. July 15th was Bitcoin's. all-time high hash rate. Interesting. But Dogecoin, that's cool. Oh, so Khan is back. Well, that's not exactly what you said, Khan. Not exactly what you said. I have the power to look at exactly what you said. So, does it show them all? Yes, it does. Bum, bum, bum. If this dumps like it did in May, the bull is over. That's what you said. So why it's just a dumb thing to say. Sorry, dude. Popcat is PaxCat's favorite cryptocurrency. Of course we can talk about Popcat. Because PaxCat likes it. Popcat. 43 cents. Yeah, it was up higher in May, so it hasn't recovered back to May's highs yet, up at 60 cents. So we got to wait. What a nice little dip, though, here in June, huh? 25-cent Popcat. Can still make money on Popcat, too. Yeah, we've been looking at Pengu, Catalex. We have been looking at Pengu today. The third wave is topped out with the fourth wave forming. It's just higher lows and higher highs. It's not dropping at all. So very strong. Looks like there's some profit taking going on right now, all above 4 cents on Pengu. Well, once they do the first cut odds in September, we'll see what's going on. I mean, a lot of this has been the fear of what tariffs would, the effect on inflation would be. That's what the Fed has been talking about. And that's what Powell says. It's like, we don't know, right? They're supposed to be making decisions based on the data, not guessing because of something that might or might not happen. And if they did lower the interest rate and inflation ticked up, they could just raise it back up. It's like not a big deal. Yeah. David's like, buy Doge, only Doge. It'll be a great currency as more and more adoption happens. Stocks can be boring, Tim, but sometimes it's good to promote a company, support a company, and BTOG might be one of those. And if you catch the right stock at the right time, you can make a lot of money. Look at what happened to Coinbase. Look what happened to Circle. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking up Pepeto, Kriss. I'll look at Pepe, which is the real Pepe, right? I'll look at that. But I'm not looking at Pepeto. Sorry, Kriss. I don't look at all of those other tokens. CDC, you bought some more Popcat and you're making money. So is PaxCat. I don't know what PaxCat's entry was into Popcat. He won't tell me. You left a review for Tesla Diner. Please start accepting Dogecoin. Nice. Mainly Music's here, listening live on the beach in York. Well, hello, everybody on the beach. Hello, welcome. Yeah, me too, Bull Run. Me too. I made good profit on my ADA. I probably should have kept it in Solana. I would have made more, but I did make profit on ADA. I sold it. I'm good. Not buying it again. Can Bonk lose a zero this cycle? That's a great question, Christian. That's a great question. So it would have to do a 3x from here for Bonk. A 3x from here. Can Bonk do that? So this is the pattern we've seen, right? It runs up, it comes back down. Runs up, comes back down. Runs up, comes back down. It's running up again. I'm thinking 60 again, right around here. It just hasn't shown the ability to sustain a longer run. It just hasn't shown it. So I'm guessing not. Yeah, Mu. How did Mu get listed on Robinhood? I have no idea. I mean, Robinhood hasn't listed like Hedera or Algorand, like real projects, but yet they list Mu. I don't get it. And PaxCat doesn't even invest in Mu. It's Popcat. Eva, I mean, you're asking an AI when to take profits? They're not hard sell targets. Again, from my point of view, it's more about the schedule and the news than a price target. I'm waiting till the ETFs get started trading, which we think is going to be in October. So if Dogecoin went up to 32 cents next week, are you taking profit? I won't be. I'm waiting till the fall. Not financial advice, but. Oh, Volcan asking about XRP. Well, me and XRP do have a history. Guys, are you ready? Here we go again, XRP. So do your research on XRP. Understand how it works, what it supports. Can you make money on it? Sure. Is it going to $100? No. Will it drop back down to $1? No. It has way too much support at this point. Fine. It's holding up here at 350, obviously very well. I think it remains to be seen how high it'll go, though. I mean, here's the all-time high that it just hit here last week. New worlds ahead. New worlds ahead. But XRP, they're in bed with all the banks and the governments. They support CBDCs, not a real cryptocurrency. So, yeah, Petruchio, greetings to you. Magic is going to go in on Bitcoin and Doge. Can't argue against that, Magic. Sometimes I pretend to be a bear. Yeah. Although the last time I was right and then became a bull again. Thank you, Magic. Appreciate it. The hash rate. So this is how much energy it takes to mine Dogecoin. Is the hash rate. That's basically what it is. So you need more compute power in 2025 to mine Dogecoin as you did in 2024, 2023, or 2022. More power. What makes the hash rate go up? That's a grok question. What makes the hash rate go up on a proof of work crypto? We'll ask grok. The hash rate increases due to more miners joining, upgraded hardware, increased mining difficulty adjustment, which is sometimes written into the code, cheaper energy costs, market incentives, network expansion and adoption, technological improvements, the mining pools, the formation or expansion of mining pools can lead to a higher collective hash rate as pools optimize resource allocation. Interesting. Hash rates can drop if miners exit due to low profitability, high energy costs, or regulatory pressures. The hash rate reflects the network's overall computational effort and is a dynamic metric influenced by economic, technological, and market factors. So there you go. Thank you, Grok. I could have asked Annie, but I didn't want to start getting into that whole thing. Not right now. Bonk. At what point do you think majority of people will take profits? 99 cents. There's going to be a lot at 99 cents. Yeah. RR is looking at 50 cents, holding that. That'll be nice this fall. Thank you, Compo. Little donation to the Pax Cat for some frozen shrimps. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, Magic, you're going to have to make that decision about when to buy more. Oh, Mr. Champ, I didn't say to take profits at 28. That's not something I said. But if you were thinking you wanted to and you didn't, do you want to buy more on the dip? We just had a dip here a little bit this afternoon at 25.9. Is it going to dip back down there again? Could. We're watching that. Nobody's going to buy Bitcoin on Solana, Ryan. No, don't miss again. No, it's just a stupid token. Good luck with your ADA, Will. XRP. My average cost is 58 cents of my XRP. 58 cents. Could Bonk hit 2 cents? Robert, it's 0004. That's 3 zeros followed by a 4. No. Yeah, Ricky. Poor. Regrets to the Osbourne family. How do you mine Doge? You buy an ASIC rig that does script mining, and you configure it to mine Dogecoin. There's lots of videos out there that show how to do that. You cannot do it on your laptop. Can't do it on your PC. With what the Fed has done to the dollar, who in the world would trust them running a cryptocurrency? I know, right? Exactly. Oh. And now you've got JP Morgan basically saying, we're going to do crypto lending. So we'll hold your cryptocurrency for you so you can borrow money from us against your crypto. The banks, they're weaseling their way into the crypto space. They're weaseling their way in. Megal, yeah, still above $1.50, waiting. Patience with the Megal. Good night, RR. You've started placing buy orders with Doge versus Bitcoin rather than Doge USD. Can you trade that? Can you trade the Doge BTC pair? I mean, this is the chart. It's over 0.0002, what I call 20. It's up at 22 right here. Consistently up over the last month. Just in case Bitcoin rises while Doge falls further. Well, I think that was that little bit right there. But I don't think that's going to continue. I don't think that's going to continue. This is a small pullback on the Doge Bitcoin chart, Doge versus BTC, before moving up higher, I believe. Again, Doge trades more volatile than Bitcoin, both on the downside and the upside. So in a green market, Doge is going to outperform Bitcoin. Tony Stark mined Dogecoin in a cave. Eva, a lot of it is off of the X platform and Google searches on Dogecoin news. That's where I get the information I use in my videos and live streams. Mostly from that. Keep your hands off my crypto, JP Morgan. Yeah, I'm not giving him that. If you need the money so bad, then just sell the crypto. Just sell the crypto. This whole thing about needing to hodl it, if you need the money bad enough to pay for something, just sell the crypto. And go pay whatever you need. Don't go into debt to these guys because there's fees and all that stuff, and you're just, oh man. Yeah, the Donald Trump stock has been going up, and that is all on the backs of crypto, their crypto purchases. Oh, Will, a 5x on your portfolio is enough for cash offer for a house. Yeah, that's the part though, Will. It's from here. From here, 5x is tough because we're in the bull cycle. So, ugh. That is tough. I did a 3x from when I went all in, a little bit more. It was almost a 4x. But again, that was the end of 2022, bottom of the bear market. Bull run is feeling a Doge pump coming soon. Let's go. Chadwick is feeling bearish today. Big pullback. Now, I think it's coming in August, not today. Alpha Cry, thank you for the super chat. Folky showing serious strength. We don't know if that ETP is going to get approved on Folky. That's another one of those Rex Osprey ones, isn't it? That's what I think it is. Let's see. Folky ETP. Well, it could be ETF, right? Company. I thought it was a Rex Osprey. There's a Folky ETP on a Swiss stock exchange. That's kind of small, but it's something, right? Folky ETP. Yeah, it's a Swiss exchange. So that's not big money. Alpha Cry. That's not big money on a Swiss exchange. It's something, though. It is something. I don't see anything else but that. Doesn't mean Folky can't do well, though, and it has been. We've been watching it. So last week, it had this beautiful run up, didn't have any major pullbacks, and now it looks like it is starting to curl back up here. It's on a 4-hour chart. So that looks pretty bullish on Folky. That's pretty bullish. That's a good looking chart there. It's level for the day just because it was high. yesterday at the day's close. So, but that's a good looking chart. Good luck with it. And thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Well, David, they wouldn't be able to do that. JP Morgan is not going to go bankrupt, and they're not going to liquidate you because of something stupid they do. Yeah, Megal's not going to be buying Dogecoin. Oh. That's up to you to decide, Magic. Again, it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. If you've got like $1,000 to invest right now, maybe you put 500 here on the dip, and then you wait with the other 500 and see if it dips more in August. Doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can spread out your buys. I'm feeling a little bearish come the first week of August. But between now and then, if you're like our friend Ramon, you still think it's going up to 30 cents or 31 cents. If you're the Magic 8 Ball, 30 cents. Stickman's feeling a big pump too. Or maybe you just need to use the toilet. I don't know how big the Swiss trading would be, especially for something like Folky. I don't know. Might not be that big. You have another buy order in? In case there's another dip? Yeah, I heard that they had this game that was in development. This is Folky again. They had this game in development for 3 years. And I was like, 3 years? What takes so long? But yeah, good luck with your Folky. Ramon's into Folky. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Ethereum. Well, I was predicting $8,000 Ethereum. Where are we now? Where are we now? The all-time high is 48.72. That was back in November of 2021. And I was very bullish on ETH, like toward the end of last year. And it hit 4,000, and I was like, yeah, we'll double it from there, $8,000 ETH. And I did say that. Again, that was last winter. But now, it came all the way down to 1,600. And now all the way back up. But here we are in July. Can it double from here? ETH. That's a stretch. I think that would be a challenge to get to 8,000 from here at this time of the cycle. A lot of people calling for big blow-off tops this fall in crypto, and we could see crypto just skyrocketing. That narrative is out there. If we think Doge is going to double from 26 cents to 52 cents, why not ETH doubling to 8K? Maybe. Yeah. Regrets to the Osbourne family. Oh, our good friend Stock Boom here to pump the Shiba bags again. Pumping the Shiba bags. A 10Xer. Good luck. 40 cal. I think we're just chopping right now. I've got no great bull or bear scenarios. It's just chop. We're chopping. If ETH goes up to 7K Alpha Cry, that's probably, again, I want to see the calendar and what's going on, what the news looks like, but that's probably a pretty good signal there. ETH at 7K. There's XRP Japan Bank news. What did they think? I didn't hear that. XRP Japan? The Bank of Japan has confirmed. Oh, that's from April. Forget that. I need recent. Ripple replacing existing payment system in Japan using XRP. What? No. With the launch on a new institutional tokenization program powered by the XRP ledger, August 1st, the world will change. Bankschange.com, the only platform where institutions can tokenize on XRPL. 1,000 BXE tokens are burnt with every launch. This doesn't seem like a real thing. That is not. And somebody else in Japan said XRP will be a very high price. I got nothing. Japan will use the RLUSD stablecoin. I know discussions are underway, and underway according to whom? Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Yeah, good luck to everyone. Exactly. Yeah, but you're pumping it. Sheep hasn't moved yet. Doesn't mean it will. No, I used to have a Discord. I have a YouTube community here. You can check that out on your phone. Just starting that up. Yeah, I don't know, Jason. First I'm hearing of it. It's probably just the XRP army just out there spreading the rumor. Yeah, Maxim, that's what it looks like to me too. You call XRP the communist coin. Japan actually never really embraced Jasmine, Oz. So it's not abandoning it. It just never really embraced it. Stickman, I don't know how big of a dip it'll be. It's just a dip. I just don't know if it's going to be big or little. We've seen big dips in the past in August. First week of August. Dump your Jasmine bags. FOMO into XRP right now. Everybody. God. Totally sketch. You start seeing that crap and you're just like, oh, man. I took a little profit on a little bit of your Doge. and you've put it into SHIB. Well, good luck. I mean, I don't want anybody to lose. I want everybody to win. If SHIB goes up, awesome, right? That'll help Doge go up too. I'll take it. Just don't like the project. That's all. Yeah, there's nothing to that. Japan using XRP. When do we start to move again? Well, we're going to chop around for a little bit, I think. And as our friend Ramon says, no guarantees that we have a major pullback in order. It just, sometimes things rhyme, though. Tom Lee says $15,000 ETH. I know, I saw that, Will. Anybody can say anything. I could say $10 Dogecoin, and then somebody can quote me in somebody else's chat. KrissPax says, Doge, $10 in 2025. Okay, so what makes Tom Lee any different than me? Nothing. Tom Lee doesn't know anything I don't know. Seriously, nobody knows what crypto's going to do. Just putting that out there. So I had Jasmine at a high of 10 cents, Dan. 10 cents. And that could still happen in the fall on a big run. Jasmine will get some FOMO behind it, get some really good trading going. It could peak at 10 cents. Is that a realistic price to exit? I think you may want to start taking your profits before then, because we don't know where the top is going to be. And we'll be talking more about ways to ladder out, is what that's called. It's not an all or nothing thing. You're never going to time the top. So it'll be taking bits of profits. That's what I'm going to be doing. You believe in the October-November thing? It's not guaranteed. It's just been my prediction for a year, waiting for the fall 2025. Now, this July has been nice for Doge. Absolutely. I'll take it. But the fall 2025 is what I've been calling. Yeah, I think that's realistic about XRP. Their stock boom. Maybe $6, $7 XRP. 10 would probably be a stretch, but 100, I mean, come on. But yet it's all over everywhere. XRP $100. Oh, man. But I own XRP and I'm up. I mean, did you not see that part? My XRP up 500% right there. Doesn't mean I can't make money on it. I just don't like the project. Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and all the crap they pull. Come on. I don't have to like them, but I can still make money off it. I've been very consistently saying that. Just think about it. It's supposed to be a cryptocurrency, and they're talking about CBDCs. They're talking about teaming up with governments and banks and all of that. And it's just like, wait a second. So Ripple's just trying to do whatever they can to make a lot of money. They pre-mined all the tokens. They sell them whenever they need money. They dump on their users all the time. That's all. Still doesn't mean you can't make money on it, like I have. And like it sounds like you have too. That's all. You're going to go over to VP's chat and quote me. Awesome, Ryan. Thank you. ETH to 1 million. Sure, Oz says. ETH to 1 million. We don't have to say anything's better than anything else. It's all crypto. We're all making money. Bitcoin making a new all-time high pre-having changed the game. That could be. There's this whole idea about the left translated cycle and how those Bitcoin spot ETFs that started before the halving got a big pump in Bitcoin before it would normally have started. Yeah, there's all of that. No, the latter with the D's. Put your bonk into more Doge. I'm waiting for that next bonk pump before I do that. I'm waiting for that next big bonk pump. And then I'll sell it and put it into Doge. Will thinks the bull run's going to go to spring 2026. Don't know. I don't like SHIB. I refuse to make money off it. I don't like SHIB, but I did make money off it. I profited. I'm good. Thank you very much. Moving on. Yep. XRP. Again, doesn't mean you can't make money on it. I just don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. My favorite flavor of Kool-Aid is XR. That's a good one, Doug. Hey, Anthony. How are you? Sell your Doge when Elon gets on board headed for Mars. Yep. Big catalyst will be coming. Alts will skyrocket. That's why we just need to just hold on. Yeah, we've been doing that, Ramon. I'm sure Elon has seen it all over the place. Why is there no payment with Doge yet at the Tesla diner? I'm sure he's seen it. It's all over those posts, all over X. He said he would do it. He's not doing it yet. So again, not right at launch, but yeah, Mars, that whole Doge killer thing. Yeah, still out there. Anthony, I think this is consolidation after a big run is all I think this is. It's consolidation after a big run. Not distribution. Yeah, Will. Yeah, but I'm KrissPax. Ah, there. Take that, Mr. Tom Lee. I'm KrissPax. I think Pepe will make a run at some point in time, JFX. I don't think it's going to be like the Pepe run of 2024. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. It's got a much bigger market cap now. So from here, can you still make money on Pepe? Yeah, but I think there's other tokens you can make more on. Oh, bull run. The cock in you, really? Going after that? Oh. Maybe Elon is waiting for X integration. He's just going to blow up the whole Dogecoin thing all at once. Maybe. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it. And some people are like, who's Tom Lee? Exactly. Just another guy. Anybody can say anything. Anybody can say anything. Got him. Tom Lee doesn't have a Pax cat or a Lee cat. He doesn't have that. I got that. And he doesn't put like magnets and rocket ships on his charts like I do. Yeah, he's the guy with the big hair who says things. That's Tom Lee. Others are like, yeah, who dat? Who dat? That's why I say it, Bull Run, exactly. It's going to moon for sure because I said what I did about it. Yes, not to be confused with Tommy Lee. Totally different guy. Exactly. Move the rocket, and I mean, it's a big, I'm still up here at 28 cents. We got to get above 28. So that's where the magnet sits. And then we rocket after that. Small crypto YouTubers are being recommended to you. Interesting. Could be a top signal. No, top signal is when Andre Jick and Graham Stephan make Dogecoin videos. Then it's the top for Doge. I know, it's teamwork. Exactly, Bowen. How did you pick that one, though? I remember when George on Cryptos R Us was talking all about that like a year ago. And then it just went silent. I don't even want to call up the chart. I don't know. Compound? I don't even follow Compound either. Not one I ever got into. $52 for Compound. It was at 62 here, beginning of June. Dropped to 40, back up to 50. Okay. I'm just following everything else. April dip was 35. We were charting it back here. We were looking at Compound. Interesting. I don't remember what these lines were. We looked at this, though. Yeah, it went totally vertical here. Totally vertical beginning of December, up to $140. That was crazy. But then a lot of things were going crazy back then too. So yeah, don't really follow Compound. But yeah, it's been trading well. It's down 3% on the day. Had a pretty big pullback this morning. Buying opportunities, though, right? So pullbacks are for. Yeah, we haven't hit euphoria yet. Retail isn't even here yet. Grandma not asking about the dog thing yet. Rate cut September. So it starts running after that. Google trends still down on Bitcoin. All of that. Hi, Pepito. A lot of axe things going on here. I know. He's got this monotone voice. He's saying all these great bullish things, and he's got no inflection in his voice. It's just, yep. Oh. See you, Bull Run. Have a good one. I had seen that Yellow Trades channel. I thought they were just, I don't know, just repeating like news articles, and that's all they do. Haven't looked at them for a while. The leverage guy. James win or lose? James lose? James win? I'll see what he's up to. As long as you know you don't believe anything he says, right? He hasn't posted all day today. A quick short on Bitcoin. Position closed. Up $482,000 in 2 hours. Now we long the F out of everything. Oh my God. You can't believe anything this guy says. He put in $59 million. I mean, come on. Seriously. $59 million. Oh, it's a 40x. I see. So it's a 40x. So $1.5 million. At 40x means it's 59. Okay. And his position went from 59,166 to 59,637 with a 40x. So it went down a little bit. From 117.1 to 116.2. That was Tuesday. Yeah, okay, that's this morning or last night. I don't know. I guess 20 hours ago. I don't think this is his money, to be honest with you. I don't think so. He's big on Pepe. He's been talking about Pepe. So he probably holds a bunch of that. Yeah. Trading Pepe. I don't know, no. I just don't believe anything he posts. What's for dinner? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. Yeah. Tom Lee's positivity with zero happiness. Exactly. Most on YouTube have an agenda. I know. My agenda, you guys know this, right? My agenda is to dump all of my Doge bags on you. Right? No, I already sold most of my Doge. I wasn't dumping on my followers. I told you exactly what my plan was, and I executed my plan. Here, go to YouTube, do a search, and just go XRP $100. Okay? Just do that. What comes up? Andre Jick. why XRP could hit $100. Andre Chick, why XRP could hit $100. The truth of XRP to $100, 10 hours ago. I think this is the one that I saw. 2 days ago, major XRP price prediction, must watch. XRP to $100 soon. XRP to $100 confirmed. Will XRP hit $100? XRP, $25,000 overnight. XRP, clear path beyond 100 towards 1,000. I mean, come on. It just gets mostly for entertainment. Yeah. Hey, DC Bundles in the house. How are you? I'm excited about Doge too. Polkadot 10x, not. Polkadot not 10x. Hey, Ozzy, how's your Wednesday so far? Good morning. It's always my fault. Of course. Blame Kriss. Hashtag blame Kriss. Look at Doge, though. Look at Doge. Moving back up. My ulterior motive is to help the rest of the community succeed. I want everybody to win. Just don't do stupid things. That's all. I'm not always right when I call out people's stupid things. Sometimes they end up making money off stuff that I think is stupid, but oh, you think that's all just paper trades, Oz? Could be. That could be. He's doing on one of those sites where you're not actually putting in money, real money. Ah, yeah. I know, stock boom. I agree. But doesn't mean you can't make money on it, as I've said. If it's a red day, then it's all my fault. Goose. Will says, you already dumped on us, so I'm going to dump on you. I know, confirmed. We're trying to get to 27 cents, 40 cal, and just let's get above there before we start going to 28. Step at a time. Yep, 30 cents. 30-cent resistance. Trust me, Magic says. $1,000 XRP. The only day trading channel I ever watched was on stock day trading. It was a few years ago. I forget what her name is. She's very good. Can't think of the name of it. Day trading. See what comes up. She should come up because I follow her. But they're not. They're just promoting all their own stuff that they normally do. Why would pudgy penguins come in when I type in day trading? That's dumb. Or even VP. I type in day trading. Yeah, I forget. She was very good, though. Why are you showing me a Ryan Trahan video when I type in day trading? YouTube is just, the whole YouTube search thing is just awful. There she is. It's her. The humbled trader. The humbled trader. That's what she's called. I like her. She's very good. Can't dump now. No longer a Doge millionaire. 28 is confirmed. Now, the humbled trader. Video feeds in the YouTube are earning money, principal motivation. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we love the pudgy penguins, right? But really, it's a huge thing in Korea. The Koreans love the pudgy penguins. So no doubt, Pengu just totally scores from Korea, the Pengu. Yeah, Ryan Trahan all over YouTube. That guy. I watched like one of his videos, and then all of a sudden it was like Ryan Trahan, like everywhere. I was like, oh man. You like the humble trader too? Oh, she's hot. Huh, CDC? And she's like, no nonsense. Tells it like it is. I like that. You're going to miss out there, stock boom. You're going to miss out. Dogecoin billionaire. No, don't. I don't want that. Well, now we can get the party started. The War Blaster's here. Is there Bitwise news, Francisco? Bitwise news? We talked about Bit Origin. What's the Bitwise news? Bitwise. SEC approves conversion of Bitwise 10 crypto index fund into an ETF. Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Solana, ADA, SWI, AVAX, Litecoin, DOT. Looks like Uniswap is in here too. Bitcoin Cash. No, wait. Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Avalanche, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash. Uniswap, Polkadot. Doesn't have SWI in it or ADA. Oh, they're just tagging the wrong things. Like with the Grayscale Digital Large Cap ETF, this approval order is stayed. Stayed. What does that mean? It got approved and then it got stayed. July 22nd, Division of Trading Markets took action pursuant to blah, 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 granting blah, blah, blah for the proposed. The commission will review the delegated action in accordance with rule blah, blah, blah. Order is stayed until the commission orders otherwise. So it was approved and then stayed. SEC limbo helps no one. Are they waiting for the Clarity Act to be signed into law? That's a good question. Maybe. Interesting. Well, it got approved and then not. Thank you, Francisco, though, for offering that in the chat. And of course, what does KrissPax do? Keeps it real. Everybody else, like George, is like pump, 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 right? And it's just like, wait a sec, read all the news first. Give it a minute. Oh, our friend Trader Allen. They're just points of reference, Energy Trail. That's all. He makes pretty graphs. And I just say that every time. Nothing that he posts, I take as gospel or word. But I report on all things Dogecoin. He makes some pretty charts. We refer to them. I just show them. That's all. Yeah, confusing it is. Approved and then put on hold. Solana's moving back over 200. Litecoin back over $118. The Crow token moved up this morning. I like that. I have some of that. Can look on here and we can see what the biggest movers are. Pudgy Penguins, right? Flare is number 1. Pudgy Penguins number 2. Fartcoin. Bonk. There's Crow. Solana, Litecoin. Yep. That's about it. Not too much huge. Hey, Nicholas, how are you? Dogecoin to the moon? Will we pump again before the end of the month? Ramon thinks so. 30-cent Doge. Maybe later this week. Well, you're just going to have to stay tuned right here on the KrissPax channel. So, hey, look at this. We got some green candles here. Doge's looking good. Not a huge retrace, not a huge drop. So, I hope everyone has a good night. I'll have a video in the morning updating on what's happening with Dogecoin, and we'll do a live stream Wednesday afternoon. Be back. Make sure you like, you subscribe, have all your notifications on, all that good stuff. I hope everyone has a great evening. I'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.